Good morning. Good morning. Oh, my screen is like, here we go. Come on in. Come on in. If you're joining us live, I'm hoping that the connection is there. Yes, maybe. If you're coming in live, come on in and say good morning. Say hello. I'm here. That's Nina. Nina, you want to say good morning? Nina likes to say good morning. Yes, you like to say good morning? Say good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, there's Rebecca. Good morning, Rebecca. Good morning. Is that Amy, maybe? Facebook user. Good morning, Janelle. Yay! Come on in. If you're watching on the replay, put hashtag replay. And for those of you who are joining for the first time, I'm Dr. Disha Phillip, and I am a cardiologist who deals with all matters of the heart, and also the founder of the Path to Meditation Mastery. And right now, Nina, look at what she said. She said, good morning, Nina, pretty in pink. Is that nice? Say thank you. Thank you. Anyway, so for those of you who missed the master class on how to get back your enthusiasm and energy and get rid of your energy lows on Sunday from the Meditation for Female Physician group, go ahead and put in the comments that you want a replay of the master class. And I'm super excited to welcome Dr. Diana Londonia to the course in the Path to Meditation Mastery. So excited to be on this journey. Sign up for your Stress Less Clarity Call, ladies, because this is it. This week, today, tomorrow, this is it to really sign up for the call and join the program, because we're getting started and we're elevating, right? Elevating ourselves. Yes, my love. That says, yeah, that's Amy. Yep, she's saying good morning. Yes, oh, there's another one. Good morning. We're saying good morning. So it doesn't always pop up as the name, so I apologize if I don't say your name. So I'm saying Facebook user, yes. So if you haven't signed up for the Stress Less Clarity Call and you want to get a little bit deeper in your meditation practice, not a little bit, and really elevate spiritually, it's really, really time right now. And join us, because we are elevating and moving forward and really working on healing ourselves so we can heal our patients and our families and ourselves, most importantly, because as we heal ourselves, as we transform ourselves, we're able to be the world transformers that we are here to be. So, yay! So welcome, Dr. Diana. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, so excited. So, who else? Who's going to come? Come on in. All righty. So, okay, thank you, my love. So I'm going to call you when it's time for you to pick the card. Is that cool? Thank you. All righty. We're going to read the message for April 28th. Very simple but deep. The art of living is to make the most of each moment and give my very best. So that may seem trite, right? But the art of living. Good morning, Gary. Welcome back. So good to see you. Yay. So the art of living is to make the most of each moment and give my very best. So what does that mean, right? I know for me, yesterday was a crazy day in the office, lots of patients coming, and it's so easy to get carried away on the hamster wheel and lose that appreciation and connection and the moment, because you're doing something, but your mind is in 85 different places. Unless you recognize that your mind is in 85 different places and you say, whoop, hold on a second. Let's come back to the moment. Where am I? Oh, I'm right here, right? I'm here with you in this moment, the only moment that exists. The past is over. The future hasn't happened. Right here, right now. That's one of the things that I actually really appreciate about seeing patients, because when I'm with one person one-on-one, it's just me and that person, right? That me and that soul. right? It's a soul to soul connection. But every moment, whether you're walking outside, driving, eating food, right? When you get into that place of gratitude and appreciation in that moment, suddenly the little, what do you call it? Like the little angst, the little discomforts, right? Just kind of melt away when you are really present in that moment and not future pacing yourself and not ruminating over an old thought. And it takes practice to be in the moment. It does. And that's what meditation helps us do. Okay. Awesome. All right. Ready? This is huge. Ask and it is given, April 28th. This is an expanding universe. Thank you, love. And all things must be allowed. This is an expanding universe, and all things must be allowed. In other words, for you to understand and experience what you desire, you must understand that which you do not desire. Again, the concept of contrast. For in order to be able to choose and focus, both must be present and understood. No one's life is all happy, right? Because it's just not, especially when you're not on a spiritual path or you're not on, you're just living in the go of life, right? And no one's life is all just sad. It all depends on what you're focusing on. And sometimes, and I know that this is absolutely true for me, that it's in those moments of the deepest dark nights of the soul, right? I've had those. I know all of you have had those. But sometimes it's in those moments of deep suffering that the desire gets awakened for something different. And I'll never forget, some may think, the night that Rhea passed, her birthday's coming up, May 6th. And the night that we went home from the hospital without her, and the time period after that was so, it was deep, deep grief, right? Deep grief. But I knew that I didn't want to carry that energy with me. But it was the experience that happened that catapulted me into my exploring and seeking for, there's gotta be a meaning or something here. Like there's gotta be something, right? And that's catapulted me into my spiritual journey. But then again, fast forward several years later, when we had been blessed with lots of joy and happiness, with more children, but then we got caught up in the hamster wheel of life and going, exhaustion, disconnection, right? There was a time when I was super disconnected from my partner. And again, dark night of the soul. This is not what I thought my marriage, my family life was going to be like. No, this cannot be it. This is not, something has to change. I love my family. I love my partner. And it can't stay like this, completely all living in one roof, disconnected. No. And in that place of pain, right? And I know 100% there are many of you out there who have been in that place, right? But it's from those deep places, dark night of the soul moments, where that contrast allows you to awaken and say, no, enough. I have to do something different. Something has to change. And then you take those baby steps forward. When you start meditating, you can allow yourself to receive whatever the next steps are. But if you never stop to sit and feel that pain sometimes, because some of us are so scared of feeling that grief and sadness that we just keep going and we mask it and we crush it and we armor up and we just power through. Next thing you know, you're 80 years old having a nervous breakdown about something that happened 60 years ago, right? Some of us are so afraid of feeling the pain that we don't allow ourselves to open to what the true message of love is in that moment that the universe is giving us. Does that make sense? Put it in the comments if it makes sense for you. I want to know. And if it doesn't, come on into the Path to Meditation Mastery where we can explore these concepts more. So, all right, girls. They're both here. They both want to pick cards. What day is it? What day is it? What day is it?
Thursday.
Thursday. So what are we picking?
Soul's Journey.
Soul's Journey. All right.
I love the hearts and mandalas.
And the power of love. These are mandalas. Yeah, sorry. Bend your head. All right. So Lisa and Nina are each going to pick a card because the universe is working through them to give all of us a message that we really need to hear. Okay, let's see. All right. What is it? Oh, nope, you got to pick one, Neen. Oops. Oh, I've never picked this card before. Okay, wait. Okay, you hold on to that. Hold on. All right, Shona, you're going to pick a card too, okay?
Guilt.
Oh, these are good ones. Guys, we've never picked these before. Oh my gosh.
I got this
so
one
excited.
with people around the earth.
Oh, yes. This is so important. All right. All right. Nina, can you read your card?
Easy. I know that I'm never alone.
Very good, right? Are we all connected through that? What are we all connected through?
Invisible string.
No, say it so people can understand.
Invisible string.
Of the invisible string of
love.
All right.
And here's mine. It has. This is a big planet with people around it, and the Earth in the center.
There, that's right. We're gonna read it. Thank you. Now it's Elisa's turn.
Guilt. That's a card.
Okay.
I release any belief that no longer assist in my soul's growth.
Ooh, that's super important. Okay. Clearly, all of us, whoever is hearing this right now, we all need to hear these, okay? So I'm going to do loneliness first. All right. Do you girls want to sit down and listen? Or you want to finish your breakfast? Okay, go ahead.
Down so we don't miss the meditation.
There we go. All right, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. This card has come to you because you must be reminded that there is a difference between being lonely and being alone. Feelings of loneliness originate from a sense of not appreciating the most important person in your life, you. If solitude seems like an affliction, you need to work on creating a healthy relationship with yourself. Only then will you attract others who will nurture your soul. If you don't develop a healthy relationship with yourself first, you will only draw unhealthy relationships to you. I'm going to read that again. If you don't develop a healthy relationship with yourself first, You will only draw unhealthy relationships to you. To create a healthy, positive relationship with yourself, you must begin to feel worthy of love. The pessimism of this physical dimension can affect your self-esteem if you don't have the strong conviction that you are valuable and meaningful. Don't view solitude as a weakness. It is merely your soul telling you that it is time to do some inner work and reevaluate your path before you start to shine. As you sit in the silence of your soul, you will realize that your spirit family, teachers, and guides are with you. You are never alone. So huge. So huge. Actually, I feel like I talked about this a couple weeks ago about the difference between being alone and loneliness and solitude. And I remember when my father-in-law passed, like the first thing I got on the phone with my mother-in-law, and of course she's in deep grief, and she just kept saying, I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm alone. Or I hear a lot of people saying, I don't have anybody. I don't have anyone. I've been alone my whole life. Right? When we sit in that story, we put ourselves in a victim mindset. And it's very difficult if we ruminate on that thought because it's a false story. Louise Hay, one of my favorite authors, speakers, I don't even know what you want to call her. She's just an amazing force whose soul has left her body, but she teaches mirror work. And the girls and I, we would read her stories. And one of the beautiful exercises that she would teach to children and everybody is looking in the mirror, looking at yourself and reminding you who your best friend is in the magic mirror. So for Christmas a couple of years ago, Elisa's had a magic mirror. We got Nina a magic mirror. And she says, who is your best friend? What do you want to say to your best friend, right? I love you. I really love you. And maybe that sounds hokey to people. And if it does, fine. And don't tell yourself that you're alone. It's all in the perspective with which you're looking at it. And if you, as we meditate in solitude, it helps us reconnect to all the souls that all the souls of eternity, right? You just have to allow for it. And it's like people will say too, you could be living in a city of millions of people or a country of 1 billion and still feel lonely, right? And so it's not about the physical bodies that are around you. You could be surrounded and still feel like you're alone if you choose to feel that way. And if you decide to believe that, it's all about the perception. Guilt. Oof. Immediately, right? When you hear that word, guilt, the vibration of it is like, boom, right? It's like thud, right? And, like when we talk about the crystals, the water crystals and words have vibrations, the hidden messages in water, like guilt, it like makes like one of the most ugliest crystals. All right, guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. So believing that you were lonely and all alone no longer assists in your soul's growth. All right, here we go. The energy of fear has many guises to complicate your path to loving yourself. Guilt is the most devious because it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It is a self-imposed emotion that pretends to be instructive and enlightening. Guilt can help us grow when we realize that our actions have been hurtful to others and that we need to make amends. After we do so, though, it's time to learn from the behavior and move on. The problem arises when we hold on to a guilty feeling that serves no purpose other than promoting self-destructiveness and low self-esteem. No one is perfect. Everyone makes mistakes. Guilt is not always rational, but if you examine it subjectively, act on it, and release it, it becomes a temporary emotion. Long-held guilty feelings are never good and will create a roadblock to self-love and happiness. You must continually scan your current emotions for any guilty feelings and bring them to the surface for analysis. Healthy guilt is a warning that action should be taken. Irrational guilt needs to be released. That's huge. That's huge. So there's the difference between healthy guilt and irrational guilt. And it takes self-reflection and thought, and maybe journaling is a great way to tease that out and figure out, are we being rationally or healthy guilty and take that action soon? Or is it irrational and it needs to be released? And because when you have those vibrations of irrational guilt sitting inside of you, it seeps into every cell in your body. And I really do believe that it leads to so much physical illness as well.
And then you could even, do you want me to say it? I probably do. They probably don't want me to say it.
What?
That it could possibly kill you.
It could kill you? Yeah, there are a lot of souls who decided to leave the body early because of irrational guilt. And that's not the answer. And karmically speaking, that's never the answer. We always have to look at the situation from that place of love and make a decision from there, not from fear and irrational guilt. That's some heavy stuff for today, guys. Holy cow. All right, let's get quiet. Let's do a little bit of a quick meditation, and then we will be on our way. But it's deep stuff for us, and it's good, okay? Lots of food for thought. So get comfortable wherever you are sitting. Close your eyes and visualize your heart in the center of your chest. Today, you know what? We're going to stick with heart coherence for the few minutes that we have. So visualize your heart in the center of your chest with 2 nostrils. And let's take a deep breath into our hearts. Breathe out of our hearts. Now this time, breathe into your heart and really conjure up those feelings of love, joy, appreciation, and the certainty that you know that you are never alone. Breathe into your heart. Breathe out of your heart and send vibrations of love and connection and healing to every single organ in your body and every cell. Breathe into your heart and really feel the appreciation for this moment, for all of us being together. And you can picture us connected like a web, right? Through that invisible string of love. And breathe out of your heart and send those connections and send that web and visualize that web just growing bigger and bigger out of your body, out of your home, and touching every single soul with a spark of love. Breathe into your heart with the certainty of knowing that health is my natural well-being. Breathe out of your heart and feel the certainty of knowing that all is well and that everything is happening for a reason and a purpose, and it's serving. Breathe into your heart and feel the gratitude and appreciation and the sweet knowing that I am a pure, peaceful soul, and I use my body as an instrument to share love, compassion, joy. And as you breathe out of your heart, those are the vibrations that you are sending to every cell in your body and to every soul on this planet. Breathe normally. Slowly open your eyes. And again, let's give a blast of that energy out to all of our family, our friends, our community, our city, our state, our country, to all the souls on this planet, to every single brother and sister soul in the universe. And then we give a blast of that energy out, and it circles around and it boomerangs right back to us. I'll say namaste. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Have a wonderful day, everyone. If you're watching on YouTube, hit like, subscribe, join, share. And if you haven't signed up for the replay of the masterclass or for your Stressless Clarity Call, do it today so we can keep going and dive deeper into this journey so we can live our most authentic, best version of the life that we are here to live right now. Sending you all love. Mwah! I'll see you tomorrow.